the Nagapatnis, the very loving, devoted servants of Krishna, who are wives of Kaliya, the brutal, cruel serpent, who was so proud of the prowess of his poison. Krishna tells us in Gita there are three modes of material nature. Sattva guna, goodness, which manifests within this world as maintenance or preservation. The presiding deity of the universe of Sattva guna is Vishnu. Passion, Rajaguna, which is expressed through creation, through activity. Brahma oversees this guna. And Tamaguna is ignorance, lethargy, destruction. And Lord Shiva, that most merciful, supremely devoted expansion of Krishna himself, oversees this mode of nature. And Bhagavad Gita tells how everything within creation can be understood according to these three modes of nature, and how they are intermixing and interconnecting with each other. And when the three gunas being activated by Krishna in the form of time, when they mingle with each other and mix, they actually create the 8,400,000 species of life, each one with a particular consciousness influenced by different mixtures of these modes of nature. Obviously, the Nagapatnis were not coming from a very high caste. They were kind of like serpents. And Kaliya, he was so deeply entrenched in the mode of ignorance. It was his joy, it was his pride, how much destruction he could cause to others. The false ego of one in the mode of goodness is very proud of philanthropy. See how I am helping so many people. People were starving, but under my powers, they are now eating nicely. People who are sick, but under my powers, they are being healed. People who are homeless now have nice places to stay. People who are bathing in sewage now have nice water from wells. This is the mode of goodness. But Krishna tells in Gita that the ahankara, the false ego, can bind us to material nature if we're proud of that mode too. Transcendental is when we have the understanding that Krishna's the doer, that I'm the instrument, and therefore there's no ahankar, there's no false ego. The real ego, jivara swarupoi krishnara nityadas, that I'm the servant of Krishna eternally. And when we act in the mode of goodness with that understanding, that is bhakti. Being an instrument of Krishna's grace. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam. Aham tvam sarva papibhyo mokshayishamima suja. Krishna tells, if you surrender to me, you will be delivered from all karmas of all varieties. Krishna tells in Gita that these three modes of material nature are very difficult to overcome. But one who takes shelter of me can easily cross beyond.